People need to stop getting exotic pets. It's becoming a real problem. You want 2 dogs, a cat, maybe a lizard? Okay, fine. But do you need 220 lions and tigers? Probably not. Maybe you want a hamster or something crazy like a snake. I can let that slide. But living with 500 bats? No. Okay, I'm sorry, no. Who is allowing this woman to just live with 500 bats? In fact, if I met this lady, I'd call her out. I'd be like, all right, you got 500 pet bats? Name them. Yeah, that's right. Name all 500 bats. Now, I'm not making this video to belittle or make fun of these people, but if you're putting sunscreen on your 6-foot alligator, I think I'm allowed to make a comment or two. So today, I want to take you all down to Florida to meet the love of my life, Mary, and her pet alligator. Enjoy.
My crazy gator Rambo is about 6'6" now. There we go. Give me it back.
Look how trained he is. He gives it right back as soon as she asks him for it. Like, come on. Does this really look like a safety hazard to you? Also, how many vacuums do you go through?
I got Rambo when he was about 4 years old. He's 17 years old now. He's allergic to the sun.
What? He's allergic to the sun? An alligator? Like the sun outside, right? Like the one in the sky? That one we're talking about? I don't know about that one, Chief. Something about that just doesn't sound right to me. All right, let's take it to the streets. Can an alligator be allergic to the sun? So it is possible, but it's insanely rare. And they also look like that. Granted, I'm just a dumbass with a computer, so what the hell do I know about albino alligators? As always, I'm just joking around. I'm not making any claims against her. I truly have no idea. I'm just having fun.
He gets sunburned, so normally I put sunscreen on him. I get a lot of slack for that, but you know what? My gator's not walking around with sunburn.
My gator is not gonna walk around with sunburn is the wildest thing that has ever been said. Mary just also has a bunch of squirrels.
Come on, this is Itchy. He was the last one of the squirrels. If you try to get him out of his cage, he will run around you about 80 times biting you. That's about what I have in here, besides the gator.
What? Oh, every time you touch the squirrel, it bites you 80 times all over? Oh yes, please. I want multiple living in my house. Squirrels? You gotta keep those in the cage. They can bite. It's real dangerous. 6-foot alligator? Nah, he's fine. He can just chill in the hall, on the floor, in the bed, wherever. Don't matter. He's fine. When have alligators ever been known to bite?
Hold on. I've had like 20 gators. All of them's potty trained. All of them's done their own special thing, like ride motorcycles, 4-wheelers.
If you're a cop and you see a gator on a fucking Harley, can you even pull him over? Here's that voice. What you want, what you want, what you gonna do? You say you train gators to ride 4-wheelers and motorcycles. Now, I believe that. But you're gonna tell me that you successfully potty trained 20 alligators? I smell cat. I'm calling it. I don't think that's true.
And the name of his book today is Albert's Special Day. And he usually goes to school and reads to kids. Do you like this one? You're not looking at me. Hello.
What the fuck am I looking at here? Is she reading a book to an alligator with glasses on, sitting at the goddamn dinner table? What strain of meth do I have to smoke to get balls of steel like Mary here? To be honest, I think this scene speaks for itself. What can I say? It's an alligator with glasses reading a book.
You know, I protect my gators with everything I got.
How many situations could you be in where your alligator's in serious danger and is in need of your protection? Name 2 threats to alligators. Well, you clearly got the sun. That's gotta be the biggest one. Whatever's putting an alligator in danger is most likely fucking you up too.
I only take handicapped gators, so my gators have special needs. Little Alyssa was only this big. A farmer stepped on her back and broke her back and brought her to me because she couldn't move.
I'm sorry, but what? A farmer stepped on an alligator and broke its back. Who was this farmer? The fucking Hulk? How much force are you putting into your average everyday footstep? Buddy Rockley stomped out a gator on accident. See, if I stepped on an alligator, unless it looked like this, I would have no fucking idea how to diagnose it with a broken back. Let's be real. How many alligators have you seen with a broken back? Not a single fucking one. I just can't imagine myself being like, guys, clearly that right there is an alligator with a broken back. Oh, and remind me again, what exactly qualifies Mary here to rehabilitate a gator with a broken back? Fuck, we gotta take it to Mary, stat. Now she's gonna read us the list of rules she has for the gator.
No biting, no swatting, no headbutting, no scratching, no rolling, no,
Yeah? Did you tell him that? Did you tell the baby alligator that? Did you have him sign the sheet, or was it more like a verbal agreement between you two? Let's say one day he breaks every rule. Like, what are you gonna do? You gonna beat him? You gonna spank him? You gonna ground him? How do you reprimand an alligator?
it's hard getting a boyfriend.
Of course!
Who's gonna come you with a gator that climbs up in your bed or running around your house? They ain't gonna stay long.
Now it's time for Lessons in Love with Space Ham. Boys, never date a girl with a pet alligator, especially if she sleeps with him. Red flag, boys. She's not the one. Remember, love tip number 48. If she's not afraid of alligators, she's not afraid of jail. Stay woke. Now, if you didn't know, love tip number 48 was very controversial for quite some time. It happened after I met Joe Henney, who taught me that the real reason to get a pet alligator was for the bitches! This is Joe and his emotional support alligator.
We just go for walks. We'll take him walks in the park. We'll take him walks in the yard. And there's times we go down the river. I'll put his leash on and his harness, and we'll go swimming in the river together.
You know he's scaring the living fuck out of anyone he randomly encounters while walking his alligator.
We take him to restaurants. He gets invited to quite a few. We take him to Silver Springs Diner, which is up in Mechanicsburg. He's quite a celebrity in there. Yep. To your right. Go to Michelle.
There is no fucking way this guy just walked into the restaurant with an alligator and everyone's reaction was just like, yay, look, an alligator. Let's go pet it. No, I'm done. Even if the restaurant already knew he was coming, there had to be one person who was like, hey babe, yes honey, did that guy just walk in with an alligator?
They're actually easier to train than a dog. But he is a 4-year-old and he listens like a 4-year-old.
Isn't he cute?
He's very cute.
There is so much to unpack here, I don't even know where to begin. Well, for starters, could somebody maybe, I don't know, get the gator away from the fucking kids? How are there this many adults in the room and nobody is like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't let my 4-year-old play with an alligator. You tell your kid not to talk to strangers, but strange alligators?
Why don't you come on in and have a seat real quick? Why are you here tonight?
I agree it's cool to meet an alligator, but like, time and place, right? It's not like they're at Disney World with a trained professional. They're at like a fucking Denny's with Joe. Where is the logic here? This also can't be a good lesson for the kids. You would have to make sure your child knows that there is a massive difference between this alligator and, I don't know, like every other gator in existence. Well, I pet the Denny's alligator, so why not this one? And then all of a sudden, he's gone. He also proceeds to tell us,
But he is a 4-year-old and he listens like a 4-year-old.
was that supposed to make me feel better about this whole thing? Oh yeah, now I feel real safe knowing that the gator my child is with has the behavioral skills of a 4-year-old. Are 4-year-olds even in like preschool yet? And the parents are just in the back like, okay, now you kids have fun. Because 4-year-olds never bite. And gators especially don't bite. Am I just wrong about gators? Maybe they're actually peaceful and loving pets, and I'm just ignorant and uneducated. Or am I correct for thinking it's irresponsible to put your infant next to a gator walked on a leash by a stranger at a Denny's?
The funniest reactions are like when they don't see the alligator, they think it's just like a dog or something, and they're like, oh wait, it's an alligator.
What dog looks like this? Alligators are literally like flat on the ground. It is clear as day that that's an alligator. Because it's on a leash? I could put a fucking elephant on a leash. Are you gonna still be like, what kind of dog you got there? I'm not trying to bully these people, but why do they gotta be so dumb? And then you're gonna sit here and tell me, oh, people think he's a dog. It happens all the time. Stop, no it don't.
We've done birthday parties where we've actually set the toddlers actually right on his back and the dog come over and sat beside him. And
what am I looking at here? We got a group of toddlers riding a gator in the middle of a mall. Sounds like an average day in Florida, if you ask me. It's hard for me to believe that mall security walked by a bunch of kids on a gator and was like, nothing suspicious there.
I've never seen an alligator in a mall. I've never even think I've seen an alligator outside of a zoo.
Kissing an alligator outside of a Spencer's sounds like a fever dream. Can we all just take a second to appreciate how accurate my shirt is? Like, I made this myself. I didn't buy it from them. Please, just like and subscribe.
Oh my gosh, it's soothing. It feels so good. Wow, this has made my day.
You see, guys, what did I tell you? The real reason to get a pet alligator was for the bitches! Take a look. There's literally girls surrounding him. So if you're having lady troubles, gators aren't that expensive.
Once we got the chance to be closer and pet him, it was a lot less intimidating. After holding Wally, I really think he can sense people's emotions. It was kind of incredible.
Gators do not feel human emotion. They cannot sense what you're feeling. I'm sorry, they can't. Ooh. I can really sense this woman's emotions. I can feel her joy running through me. Yes, I'm an alligator and I sense human emotions. What the fuck? Stop. So far, we've seen a lot, but I gotta say, nothing, and I mean nothing, is more unhinged than letting your child swim with a 5-foot alligator.
Wally is quite different. I think he's part human. We don't know why.
This is absolutely insane. Kissing an alligator in a Bath and Body Works is one thing, but chilling in the water with an alligator before you even know how to swim is completely out of pocket. Buddy still needs a life jacket, for fuck's sakes. How is this happening? Why even bother giving this kid a life jacket? Seriously, like, why? Oh, my son is swimming with an alligator? Well, thank God he has a life jacket on. Safety first.
I just don't really feel scared. I never did this with an alligator before.
I didn't think you have. I don't understand these children. How the fuck are you not even a little scared?
Why do you think Wally's so nice?
I think because he was born nice.
Nah, that gator's just brain dead. He's legit a modern day dinosaur. He wasn't just born nice.
His teeth are, and he has like a little place where his little tooth goes right here.
Yeah.
The fact that this little girl is playing with an alligator's teeth and nobody, including the gator, gives a flying fuck is absolutely unreal. What is going through these parents' minds? Why would you let your daughter touch an alligator's teeth? Yeah, hi, DCFS? Oh yeah, go ahead and put your hand by his mouth. He doesn't bite. He's just an alligator who also behaves like a 4-year-old. How am I the only one who sees something wrong with this? Let me know in the comments. Am I alone on this, or do you too think this is insane? All jokes aside, Mary, Joe, and their families all seem like genuine, good-hearted people. I have no problem with them loving and housing exotic pets for their own. However, I just want to say one last thing. Keep the alligator away from the fucking kids. Thank you.